Hello there. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back, believer. This is Chelsea Christ Incarnate coming at you with love, with a message about the collective consciousness for January of 2019. What does the month have in store for the Christ Consciousness Collective? This month I am using the Messenger Oracle by Ravine Fallon and the Druid Craft Tarot by Stephanie and Philip Cargom and Will Worthington. And if you would like to support the channel, feed me, feed the dog, feed the gas, feed the car, or mechanical horse, you can get in line for a card reading or a healing Reiki session, which is also a psychic service. Descriptions and instructions for the services will be down below. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for free daily guidance. And also, if you join me on Facebook, there will be randomly inspired little deals. There's some going on there now, but you have to be a liker of the page. And, well, fuck that. Go take a look, and there will be deals and such. So anyway, Patreon, join me for monthly contributions in exchange for monthly services on the first of every month, and energy exchange donations. You can do cash, you can do check. I have a PO box, and there will be links to where you can send that as well. I've been shuffling all of this. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Is there? Oh, excellent. We're doing it weird. I love weird. Okay. Hold, please. A mirror truth. It fell reversed. Heed your dreams reversed. I love seeing reversed as mirrored truths. So you think your dreams are impossible. You don't want to heed your dreams. Why? That would mean you have to step up. That would mean you have to present. You have to burn bright. You have to burn away anything that is not true for you in order for you to be a pure conduit. I've been like, this one has been gravitating toward my back today. Receptive side of the heart. Spirit says, I see you, though. In the reflection, I see you, and I've been sending you messages. I've been sending you inspirations. I've been sending you, your higher self has been going, hello, boom, boom, boom. Can you hear me poking at you through your energy, your reverberation? Did you feel that? That's your emotion. That's your intuition. Hello. Heed yourself. Flip the script if you don't believe. Okay? Who's excited for this message? Is that a little corner? And you got the squirrels. Oh my goodness. Someone feeds the crows little piles of dog food, and there's seeds here for all the other little critters, the squirrels and the birds, and I just love it. So anyway, they be talking. So I flipped these over. 4 of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. So let's talk about... Oh, and I made another mirror image. Okay. So, the other tone with the Messenger Oracle, along with flip the script, see that they are talking to you through dreams, your daydreams. Do not fear the unknown. It's that simple. Don't fear it. We're figuring our stuff out. And we are training our minds. This feminine energy of training our minds, there's a sacrifice to be made because you could indulge in certain emotions, but you know that if you let yourself an inch, it will take a mile. And we are figuring out with this 4 of Pentacles energy, what, like this is the 4, the spirit number, the ethereal, dealing with the formation of the physical universe with the pentacles. So we are being very careful. We are being warned not to disbelieve, not to feel too sad. All right? Allow it to be, go away, and you don't have to choose sadness. You can climb yourself out of that hole until one day, and I'm living proof of the depression. All right? I'm living proof of healing oneself. Because I was born in a system that, well, first off, my parents didn't care. Second off, the system didn't care. I had to care. I'm still caring. I love me. And I love my dog, and I love our life, and it's starting to show in a very physical form. I'm running now, more inspired, and that's the thing about mastering your mind. When you refuse feelings, when you train yourself to take that double-edged sword and cauterize your own wound, cut off the dead limb. It may hurt, but it's good for you. Your divine feminine knows this. For it wants the divine masculine structure of return via this ego in this avatar. Your ego wants to be appeased. Okay, how do you do that? Do not fear the unknown. Train your fear and recognize that the intuition you ignore is the very signal that you've been seeking. A little heavy. We need it though. We don't want to bring any 2018 stuff with us. It's our responsibility to cut that out and leave it behind in our energy so that we can unlock our chest. And this is like Schrodinger, right? What's in the chest? What's in the box? Awful movie. Violence. Don't see it. Haha though. Anyway, what's in the chest? It is both a curse and a blessing until you open it and observe it with your perspective and create it in that moment. Discover what you have created. Middle of the month. Is that how we do this? That's how we do this. So that was like the beginning. All right. The middle. The middle. Look at. King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Mastering. Allowing your divine masculine self to embrace the feminine. Yeah, baby, this feels good. You keep doing what you're doing. We're making a good path. We're making a good path. Figuring it out. Mastering what resonates. What strikes your chord. What aligns you. And I am sensing that people's throat and crown are going to be much more aligned when they weren't, which allows a sacral and a root lining as well. And this King of Cups also feels confident in his connection to the world. There's a state of allowance. Look, like even the bigness of the belly, he's like, I'm okay with being big. I'm okay with taking up space. I'm okay with being on this earth. As a collective, we are mastering that. As individuals, come see me. Spirit just said that. At the end of the month, Kernanos reversed. Kernanos, in this deck, is the devil in typical tarot. Reversed. In this context, at the end of the month, there are two. And it's funny because I had a dream last night. We'll get there. The first one being the mirror truth. Actually, no, the first one being releasing your sin. But not in the way we think, not by cutting it out. Leading into the mirror truth that sin does not exist. That while we slumber and rest, we are always creating. Now, that can be the monkey mind, right? Your mind when you're not really actively thinking, but it's thinking when you're awake in this avatar. The creative energy of expansion while you sleep. Heed your dreams. You are talking to yourself the most when you are not present in this body. I'm thinking people who are just starting to wake up are going to have vivid dreams. People are going to have lucid dreams. It's one thing to lucid dream and to like control where you go, but be careful with that because you don't want to over dominate. You want to allow, hello crow, you want to allow for a message to come that would benefit you. All right, you want to have fun. If this isn't your play space, don't make your dream space a workspace. And that's, you know, for people out there who may take lucid dreaming a little seriously. Your sins don't exist. Your desires exist for a reason. And at the end of the month, we may have a better understanding because we've cut away at negative thinking that blocks our own belief about our abundance, and we've mastered what will make us, we've mastered appeasing our true selves to the point where our desires are our power as long as our desires are in line with that true self, with that resonation of spirit, you know, then we'll find our true desires do no harm to others. Our true desires are to exist as we will on this planet with ease and love, the path of least resistance, no guilt, no shame, no blame. And at the end of the month, we're going to start treating ourselves that way to such a degree that the collective tether of the solar plexus will begin to heal in relation to the earth as a species on this planet. I wouldn't be surprised if some global changes started to happen. I don't know. Something big could happen, but this is also what is the global event if not a collection of each individual making the legion, making the global. Good job, January. 2019, I have a feeling like people start every year like this is going to be my year, and with astrology and with articles that I've seen, it feels like people are like, it's going to be the best year, full of abundance and stuff. I'm also feeling, though, like the work is not done. You're going to start to see results from the work you have done. But now we're just gaining our stride. You understand? Like, we're not done looking at ourselves. We're not done polishing. We're not done getting ready for the big event. Two or 3 years' time. Something big. Something good. There it is, y'all, for January. I just split the deck. Time to reflect. Time to reflect. Reflect on the good times. Honor the love that has been served. Reflect on the bad times. Learn how you could have made them good. And take that version of your rewritten self into your future. Take care, rock on. I love you for loving yourself. You know where to find me for future or personal guidance along the way. So I realized I forgot to get to the dream. So last night, I had a dream that I was on the road. I was driving with an old friend, a friend who was very sensitive, but chose not to ascend, and I took offense to that. And anyway, so I was driving with them, and the wheel popped off. The steering wheel popped off. The brakes wouldn't really work, but I could still steer. There was a center that I could hold on to. And then, so it was a struggle getting the car back into control, but I did. The brake wasn't working, and I tried it twice. I tried the handbrake twice, and eventually I got us pulled over. And when I did, Lucifer, the devil, came, and he was like, "Welcome to hell." And then with my friend sort of leaving, my old friend, the image of such, the symbol of such, she was in the backseat of the car, and she was kind of leaving as I was being sexually pleasured by Lucifer the angel. And I turned around and I said, "Oh, you animal." And he said, "Oh, you beast." And I was like, "Oh." And then there were moments of learning and the symbolism of baths. So Angel was in a bath. And then I was in a bath. And the devil shared on my Instagram story, which I was like offended of, shared the fact that I was cleansing in the bath and that he was about to fuck me. Like there was a condom floating on the water, like, hey, look at this. And I deleted it from my story, even though the people had already seen it. The damage was done. And as I say that, a white duck says, like, no, why would you want to delete that? Why would you want to do that? Hey, baby. I love Echo Park. It's got quite a collection of people. Lots of birds. And so the point of the dream being your desires, your sensuality, your sexuality, however you find it, however you express it, however you resonate with it, you know, it's not without reason, and we are meant to be pleasured and enjoyed. This life is supposed to, like, honestly, sexually stimulate us. Just because we're alive. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that I got that dream out there in tandem with when I mentioned it, right? Hydrate, babies. Take care.